And good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Coach Marv Hohenberger Court on the campus of Defiance College. Jim Bellamy and Randy Roberts here to bring you some WAC doubleheader basketball action on a Wednesday evening. Randy, we welcome in the Cornerstone Golden Eagles, and the ladies play first as always. The Jackets come in 3-19, winless in the conference, 0-16 in the WAC. Cornerstone comes in 10-12. 8-8 in the conference, so obviously room to grow for the Jackets team, but we're going to see a pretty decent Cornerstone team tonight. What are your kind of initial takes on the two teams before we dig into the numbers?
Yeah, for Cornerstone, this is a team that's playing really its best basketball of the year right now. 3-game winning streak. This is a team that's hovering right around 70 points per game. So not the fastest going up and down the floor as you take a look at the WAC standings heading into tonight. So see Cornerstone, they're 8-8 in the conference, kind of worked their way into a spot in the tournament. So they've played their best basketball of the year right now. And they're going to have a couple of really good scores. Long and Ashbaugh are going to give them about 33 a night. So this is a team that shoots the ball decently in the paint, not so great from behind the arc, but they're going to go up against a Defiance team, and we've chronicled it all year, that just has struggled on offense this year.
It's not just a struggle on offense, Randy. You're absolutely right, but it's the fact that, and I talked about this with Coach last time we did a post-game interview, it's the slow starts. The first half, especially the first quarter, they fall into stretches where the offense doesn't start clicking until usually second quarter. Sometimes, unfortunately, things don't start really hopping until like late second quarter, early third quarter, and the Jackets find themselves digging into a hole that they can't get out of.
Yeah, and that's been the big thing, is how many games have we seen where it's been a possession or two, maybe at the end of the first quarter, and then the wheels fall off, right?
Yeah.
And it's an extended run, and I don't mean 10, 12, 14, like 16, 18, 20, 22-0. That's really hurt Defiance, but this is a team that has only shot above 40% from the floor in the game twice this year, has really kind of spun their wheels on offense, a lot of in-range close shots missed, and just for whatever reason, they just have not been able to get things going this year.
We are going to take a quick timeout for the national anthem. When we come back, we'll have the player announcements, the starting lineups, and we'll get you ready for the opening tip right here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network.
At Genesee Nutrition, it's our mission to support athletes like you with clean, powerful nutrition.
As a collegiate athlete myself, I know what it takes to perform at your best. That's why we created a protein bar that doesn't only taste good, it's actually good for you too.
Packed with 20 grams of protein, our bars help you recover faster, build muscle, and stay strong. Just what every student athlete needs. Grab a bar and live your life. Healthy, active, happy.
At Mercy Health, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. So these days, it's not just about how we care for you, it's where. Because whether at our place or yours, or wherever your day takes you, we'll be there with compassionate, personalized care. No matter how the world changes, your health will always be our top priority. Mercy Health, primary care for the universe of you. Visit mercy.com to find a doctor near you.
My name is Mark Miller. This is my good friend Tom Hill. Both Tom and I are graduates of Defiance College, and we were both athletes at Defiance College.
And I played baseball and basketball here at DC. Mark played football and baseball here. Now, here we are 35, 40 years later. We both serve on the alumni varsity board here at Defiance College.
AVD, as we call it, raises money for Defiance College athletics. We have raised funds for many projects, such as $100,000 to the George Smart Center,
$45,000 to the weight room in the Smart Center,
$10,000 to the new basketball floor,
new scoreboards at both the baseball and softball fields.
If you're a Defiance College alumni athlete, please support AVD. Visit defianceathletics.com/alumni/AVD to join.
We appreciate all who have given in the past, but we are looking for new members. Please keep in mind that someone supported you as an athlete at DC. Now it is our turn.
AVD also sponsors a yearly golf outing to get old friends back together and raise funds for our projects.
Support AVD. Let's make this our biggest year ever. Thank you very much. And
Go Jackets!
And down to the public address announcer, Garrett Mansfield, the SID for the starting lineups.
And senior at 5'7" from New Michigan, number 13, Jackson Long. At 40, 5'10" senior from Wilmington, Michigan, number 15, Abby Banstra. At 40, 6'1" junior from Sioux St. Marie, Michigan, the junior from 22, Interriver. And also 40, 5'10" junior from Zeeland, Michigan, number 23, Maddie Scher. Cornerstone is led by Jessica Workers, assisted by Ashley Jones, Matt Wallace, Katie Long, and Nicola Achu. And now let's make the first five. Corey Over, jump back to Tyler Jerry Jeffrey. A 5'3" freshman from Ohio, number 0, Charlie Little. A 5'5" sophomore from Cleveland, Ohio, number 3, Taylor Hayes. A 5'6" senior from Eaton, Ohio, number 11, Allie Miller. A 5'11" sophomore from Minneapolis, Indiana, number 20, Jordan Wynn. And a 6'2" sophomore forward from Louisville, Kentucky, number 30, Santasia Thomas. The Yellow Jackets are led by head coach.
There are your starting lineups for the visiting Cornerstone Golden Eagles. They start Julie Eschbaugh, Jaxie Long, Abby Banstra, Laura Innerberger, and Maddie Schur. For the Jackets, they start Shawnee Little, Taylor Haynes, Allie Mowen, Jordan Wynn, and Santasia Thomas. And Randy, you mentioned before we went on the air that Allie Mowen is closing in on a pretty significant three-point mark.
Yeah, we didn't want to make it sound like all doom and gloom for this DC offense, but a couple things to look out for. Allie Mowen is 17th in the conference in made threes with 31, too shy of getting 100 for her career. By the way, didn't realize this until read through the game notes. This is totally on me for not paying attention. Starting shortstop on the softball team in the spring. We also want to mention Jordan Wynn. Over the last 6 games, averaging 9.2 rebounds, got a couple of double-doubles and was just 1 rebound short of a third. So a player that's also stepped up and played well recently.
Under 10 on the shot clock. A tough shot attempt by Taylor Haynes trying to go up and under, but was unsuccessful in the make. So a long possession there for the Jackets comes up empty. The Golden Eagles will get their first possession. They try to work the ball inside. This one's tipped out of bounds off the Jackets and will stay with Cornerstone. Quick tail of the tape for these two teams. The Jackets score 55 a game, give up about 79. Cornerstone scores 69 a game, gives up about 71. So the Jackets have an opportunity to put some points on the board, but, man, Cornerstone is tough on offense. There's a missed shot and a rebound tracked down by Jordan Wynn, who did not have position on the glass, but was still able to muscle the ball away.
Has a good job off the curl. Shot from the wing was off the mark. Jackets, a good job forcing that inbound the first time around, knocking that away by Taylor Haynes.
Under 9 to play, still no score. Little takes a spill there, and a strong drive to the basket is up and good for Taylor Haynes. And that'll be the first points of the night. Nice drive by Taylor.
Yeah, I saw that in the first drive. Tried to do the same thing. Got trapped under the basket. A little contact with the officials letting them play. But good job with that second time. Able to get the score.
Long cross-court pass. Going to put the ball on the deck. Try to scoop shot that one up. No good. She gets her own rebound. Does Eschbaugh and kicks it back out. They'll reset.
I like the active hands by the Jackets. Eschbaugh was going through the lane. Saw 3 sets of hands trying to get at her. And Eschbaugh, with what she can do on offense, is going to draw a lot of bodies. But a good job poking the ball free in the paint for the Jackets.
Steal by Haynes, and the Jackets take possession with 8 minutes to play. 2-0 your score on the Defiance College scoreboard.
Really would have liked to see Allie Mowen. She brought that one into the front court. Pull up, maybe from 14, 15 feet and shoot it.
Santasia with the turnaround. That one rims out no good. I like Santasia battling They're going to say this one goes off the Jackets out of bounds to Cornerstone, but nice job by Santasia posting up and getting a good shot attempt and then battling for that rebound.
Yeah, at 6'2", she's the tallest player on the floor, so you'd really like to see the Jackets use that size to their advantage.
I think they will. I think this will be an inside-out kind of game. You talked about Mowen needing those couple threes to get to 100. I think tonight, Randy, is going to be a drive and established post presence kind of game for the Jackets, and I think that might be a good way to help them get off to a better start.
Yeah, you're able to convert off your defense. That's a big thing, like we're seeing here this possession. Started with a poke away. Now just trying to be able to convert them into points. That's been one of the issues the Jackets have had this year.
Yeah, Haynes that time was trying to drive, ran into Santasia Thomas, under 10 to shoot. Okay. High screen setup. Shawnee's drawing a double team. She's going to have to get rid of it.
Coach PA's up. She wanted some movement, just nothing there. And now the officials.
That's a huge break for the Jackets as shot clock violation is called. Cornerstone had that ball right before the buzzer.
Yeah, that was that's a photo finish there. That's one that I don't think this early in the game they'll take a look at, but I felt like there was a complete possession change. It should have been a reset of the clock, but good work by the shot clock operator to let that extra second run off.
Cornerstone trying to work the ball inside. They get it inside. We get a foul on the floor against Taylor Haynes.
Yeah, Santasia is going to have to be very physical today. You're going to see the screen. Now this is going to be, they're going to throw it the opposite way, but we saw just seconds before that. She's going to have her hands full with Innerebner, number 22. You saw Innerebner with the elbow kind of hook around the body, try to get Santasia off her a little bit. That's going to be an interesting matchup the two of them are going to have this afternoon.
Innerebner with the miss. That was Schur on the miss. Tried to drive against Santasia, but Santasia held her own. Shot no good. Jackets off to a slow start again, but they still lead 2-0 as the defense has really stepped up so far in the first few minutes of this contest. 3-point attempt by the Jackets, no good as Shawnee Little just a little bit off right there. I like the look, though, just couldn't knock the shot down.
Yeah, it's good to be confident with it, just like we're going to see here, 3 on the other end.
Maddie Schur gets the first points on the night for Cornerstone, and that was a nice cross-court pass. Defense kind of cheated a little bit to the opposite side, and that left Schur wide open for the 3.
Yeah, Schur and Long are two bodies you're going to have to watch out for from behind the arc. Schur's a 38% three-point shooter. And this is Cornerstone's game right here, getting the rebound and going. Might have been a bit of a carry there.
Basket made by Banstra. 5-2 on the Defiance College scoreboard. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to play in the opening quarter. A lot of motion, a lot of activity. Unfortunately, just not a lot of points for either team so far. There's a shot blocked by the Golden Eagles. Jackets will reset with 10 to shoot. Screen up top, good double team, good deflection, and a steal with another transition opportunity. No foul called, and no foul called there either, so I guess the officials are going to let them play. There's a nice pass inside. Santasia with the rebound goes up, misses that one, gets her own board, and then fires it over to Jordan Wynn. Unfortunately, Jordan was a lot closer, though, than the pass.
Yeah, I still thought Jordan Wynn was off at the wing. You saw there, you're going to see there on the replay. Santasia knew it once you let it go out of her hand.
We're going to keep this one right here during the timeout. I want to let you know tonight's game is brought to you in part by Mercy Health. Mercy Health is a proud sponsor of Defiance College Athletics. Mercy Health offers high-quality health care you need and the compassion you deserve. Our expert doctors, nurses, and caregivers are committed to helping you be well in mind, body, and spirit. And we're also brought to you tonight by BSN Sports, providing all of your Defiance College gear. We remove the hassles related to purchasing uniforms, equipment, and spirit wear, and anything else your athletic program needs, giving you more time to impact lives on the field. Visit the Sideline store today at defianceathletics.com. So it's 5-2 with 4:45 to play in the contest. The first timeout was just called, and it's been a very fast-moving quarter But again, the offensive woes for the Jackets, despite some good looks underneath, driving to the basket, using the size advantage, Randy, that you talked about. Santasia's missed a couple of close-up shots, and those are the ones that are going to have to drop early to build the momentum for later in the contest.
Yeah, it goes really back to that last possession. Santasia under the basket, gets position, trying to get a couple easy bunnies, just haven't been able to go. I love that she's been able to kind of stick with it, right? Got her own miss and went right back up. But just that's been, again, the woes for the Jacket offense this year. Shots like that just have not fallen.
Kayla Houston checks in for the first time for the Jackets.
Trying to make an impact already. Poked that ball free, but unfortunately bounced to the wrong color jersey.
Abby Hall knocks down the triple, and that's her first basket of the ball game, and extends the Cornerstone lead to 8-2 here with 4 minutes and 10 seconds and counting to play in the opening quarter.
Yeah, Hall of volume shooters taking 114 threes, shooting about 27%. This is a Cornerstone team that's over 30% from behind the arc.
Jackets miss on the drive, rebound, one and done for Cornerstone. They bring it up the floor. And the Jackets will play it looks like a 2-3 zone. Is that a 3 or a 2? We'll check this. That looks like a 2 just inside the line. That basket was made by Julie Ashbaugh, and that's now 10-2 advantage Cornerstone. Good double team trap. Means somebody's got to be open. And unfortunately, they did not find the player in time, as that's Lorena Caparos, who we haven't really seen a whole lot, Randy, due to injury. It's good to see her back out on the floor, and hopefully the minutes continue to extend, because especially on the defensive end, she has a very significant presence, being a former National Defensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, early on in the season when you had Caparos, you had Haynes and Little out on the floor, it caused a lot of trouble defensively. And unfortunately, injuries kind of derailed what the Jackets could have been able to do.
12 to shoot. Cross corner to cross court to cross court. 5 to shoot. Shot clock violation. So good defense by the Jackets, but that was kind of coupled with a lot of indecision on offense by the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, it's a good job of the ball movements, but someone needed to step up and be a leader and take a shot, and unfortunately, no one did that time for the Golden Eagles.
I see Coach Jessica Yonkers over talking to her bench, giving them kind of the individual or the universal symbol for settle down. You know, we'll communicate, we'll figure this out. Three-pointer no good by Mowen. And the Golden Eagles get the ball. Nice kick underneath, extra pass. Two-pointer no good. That time by Newhouse. The Jackets get the rebound, but Cornerstone back on defense very well. Shot no good. Follow by Wynn, and she draws the foul. Nice job. You'll see on the rebound here, Jordan gets the offensive board, puts it right back up and draws the contact.
Yeah, a good box out there by Banstra, number 15 underneath for Cornerstone, but a great job. Jordan Wynn just able to go up and over it, kept away from the body contact to draw the to get a foul. Was able to draw the foul in the putback instead. Will have a chance at the free throw line.
Jordan Wynn going to the line for a pair. First one is up and good, and that's the first points for the Jackets in, say, about 5 minutes of clock time. So it's good to get that extra point on the board. Try for two. That one's up and good as well. So we'll see if the Jackets pick up any full court pressure. It looks like they're going maybe three-quarter court. They might try to trap. Try to turn defense into offense. As I like the trap, you could hear the coaches really imploring the Jackets to put on the pressure, but there's a nice step through by Gortmaker, and Gracie knocks down that shot easily. Defense was all over the place, but they left one spot open.
Yeah, that's the problem when you do some trapping and a run and jump, is you can leave some lanes open.
Steele by Gortmaker. Gortmaker will drive, go to the basket. Shot was deflected by Houston. Houston with the ball, driving.
Second time we've seen Kayla hold her ground, come up with a big play defensively.
It's like Banstra had the ball and stepped out of bounds. She'll take a seat, as will Newhouse. 2 new players come in for Cornerstone. 1:24 to play here in the opening quarters. 12-4 Cornerstone leads. Jackets with the ball, 20 to shoot. Haynes with the ball. Ooh, yeah. Caparros was cutting towards the basket, and Haynes was getting ready to dish it to her over at the three-point line to see if she was going to make a move towards the basket.
Yeah, started cutting, like you said, and looking for a pass, and then just kind of had the double clutch, and she realized there wasn't going to be a teammate there.
It's going to be an over and back against Cornerstone. Good job by Taylor Haynes that time. She saw the errant pass, and she almost reached out to deflect it.
I thought it was deflected at first. That's how it ended up in the backcourt. But
yeah, it looked like she reached and then saw it was going to be a bad pass and pulled her hand back at the last second. So good heads-up play by Taylor. She will get the ball with 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Good screen by Mowen. Paros with the dish over to Kayla Houston, and a nice layup there. 12-6 Cornerstone leads, but the Jackets with a little momentum.
Yeah, it's what the offense can do when it's running right. It's a good job of the cutter, good job using the baseline.
Shot up, no good that time by Aston. And the Jackets, plenty of time. Triple try. Goes over the backboard. Good looking shot there by Kayla Houston. Hits the front iron, and as you can see on the replay, this one rolls right over the back of the backboard. If the backboard was just about like 3 feet taller, then that thing would have ricocheted right off and gone in.
Kayla had a little bit more time, I think, to set and really fire. She wanted to get it in stride, and I understand that, but I think she kind of wishes she would have taken an extra moment to really get set.
Open three for Cornerstone. Yes. That time, Shure knocks it down. We're under 10 seconds. Jackets will try to get one more shot off before the end of the quarter. A runner, no good by Little. Little put it back up, no good. And that's how the quarter ends. 15-6. The Golden Eagles lead the Yellow Jackets. We're going to take a quick timeout when we come back. Second quarter action on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network.
Most good things in life are simple. The same is true when it comes to our health and well-being. That's why Paramount Elite helps you medicare simply. Everything in life becomes a little simpler with Paramount Elite.
You've finished your undergraduate studies. Take the next step and defy the ordinary at Defiance College. Earn your MBA or Master of Arts in Education degree. Plus, we offer school principal and superintendent licensure programs. 100% online. No GMAT or GRE required. No application fees. Accelerated 8-week semesters and affordable tuition. Nationally recognized for hands-on service and experience. Defy the ordinary with graduate studies at Defiance College.
And back out at Defiance College, 15-6. Cornerstone leads after one. Quick stat comparison. Cornerstone 6 of 13 from the floor, 3 of 3 from three-point territory. Jackets 2 of 17 from the floor, 0 of 4 from deep. Jackets have made the only 2 free throws of the quarter. Both teams doing pretty well on the boards. 11 rebounds for Defiance College, 10 for Cornerstone. Both teams have turned it over 4 times. And statistically, Randy, I mean, you look at the numbers, really the three-point shooting is the only thing that stands out. Everything else is pretty much even so far in a relatively low-scoring game.
Yeah, it's just, again, you wish the shooting numbers for Defiance would be just a little bit better. But they are hanging in this one. Jackets missed a good opportunity for a one and done there on the defensive boards.
Cornerstone going to try to work that ball inside again. Good cross-court pass. Under 10 to shoot. Jackets get the steal, but again, Cornerstone back on defense pretty quickly. Not a lot of transition opportunities as Houston that time got the pass, bobbled it, and then took a step. You see on the pass right here, Kayla took that extra step before she put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, that's what the officials are looking at, just that first little quick jab.
Got a timeout on the floor. We're going to keep this one right here and let you know tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sweetwater Chop House. Sweetwater Chop House is located on Eagle Rock Golf Club. Open to the public 7 days a week. This is the spot for celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, company parties, or if you're just in the mood to come out and enjoy a mouth-watering meal and amazing signature drinks. The focus for Executive Chef Aaron Weibel is to maintain a scratch kitchen, preparing everything daily from sauces to breads. Utilizing local area farmers for fresh vegetables and using our on-site herb garden, we take great pride in providing each of our guests a wowing experience. We also want to thank Aftershock Cart and Equipment. We are your one-stop shop for carts. We sell and service Yamaha, E-Z-Go, and Club Car. We have stock and custom carts, new and used carts, and a full line of accessories. We can build a cart to your specific needs. We also offer financing through Yard Card with rates as low as 3.99%. Stop by our indoor showroom or give us a call. We look forward to hearing from you for all your karting needs. 15-6 your score early in quarter number 2. To be exact, 9:17 to play in the second quarter. Cornerstone will get the ball after the Yellow Jackets travel, the turnover, and they will inbound right by their bench.
Yeah, I thought it was Defiance that took that timeout, but the scoreboard shows Cornerstone. So they obviously saw something that last possession that they didn't like, or saw something maybe on defense they wanted to talk about.
Interesting spot for a timeout right there off
the
turnover.
Especially inside of a minute gone by. You had a break 45 seconds ago at the quarter.
Haynes gets the rebound. The Jackets look to push, but again, credit to the Golden Eagles, Randy. They get back on defense really fast.
They do. This is a team that gets ready.
Caparos for 3. Goes off backboard a little bit, no good. Just a little off on the shot. This one's going to be deflected out of bounds off of Haynes, they're going to say. Haynes disagrees, but the official typically gets the final say. Officials momentarily stop the clock.
Yeah, there was a...
Got a player needs to, looks like Jordan Wynn needs to tie the shoe.
Yeah, what the officials are saying is there was a possession change on the rebound, then the ball was knocked away, so 3 seconds actually have already run off the shot clock.
So 23 to shoot instead of 30. Cornerstone, I think they'll manage okay.
Yeah, I think they'll be okay. Although they have had one violation already.
Great point. Almost 2. 10 to shoot. If the Jackets can keep them from not looking at the basket as this one deflected, they're going to say this one goes off of Haynes. I thought this one was tipped out of bounds.
That's going to be the right call here. You're going to see heads-up play Ashbaugh.
Yeah, good call, Randy.
Last one to touch that's going to be Taylor Haynes.
Good call. This one gets deflected out of bounds off the Jackets. This one will stay right here with Cornerstone. But I love the defensive intensity so far from the Yellow Jackets. 18 to shoot, 8:15 to play in the quarter, still 15-6. Foul on the shot. See, that one's going to go against Taylor Haynes right there. That would explain why that was kind of an awkward release by Ashbaugh.
Yeah, it's a good job getting her the basketball. She was on the opposite side, wide open.
Ashbaugh with the first free throw, rims out, no good. On the season, she is an 81% free throw shooter. So just in case you're one of those announcers jinx kind of people, I waited till after the first free throw to say the stat. So I take no responsibility for the second one. The second one goes in perfectly well. 16-6, your first points of the quarter, I believe. This one deflected out of bounds off of Banstra.
Yeah, good job by Shawnee Little. Recognized that was out on Cornerstone, not trying to get a deflected ball and have some trouble just letting that go so the Jackets can inbound.
Shawnee Little bringing the ball up, asking for Caparos to come a little bit closer. Gets it over to Haynes. Haynes will drive. Nice spin move. Block on the shot attempt, though, by Ashbaugh. Good active hands that time by the Golden Eagles. Good speed by Shawnee Little, closing in and getting the deflection out of bounds.
Yeah, so we've seen Shawnee Little and Taylor Haynes both do that multiple times so far tonight.
7:41 to play in the first half. Cornerstone gets the ball in. Cut off by Caparos. Left-handed take, no good. This one's going to be an over-the-back foul against Cornerstone.
Yeah.
See if they get Ashbaugh on that one.
Gotta love the creativity out of Jaxie Long going up left-handed. She is this team's leading scorer and has been held scoreless through the opening quarter, but she'll do anything to get a shot off, even if that means switching hands.
And Long also, you'll see as you pick up, she's guarding Caparos right now, a significant brace on that right leg. Obviously not hindering her ability to get the ball in the basket, but you got to wonder, what short-term and long-term injury she's dealing with. Shot up and no good by Little. Thought she was fouled right there. No call as they play on. 7 minutes to play in the first half. Shot deflected, but a good job sticking with it is Ashbaugh.
This Cornerstone team does a pretty good with passes to get people open. Ashbaugh initially not open under the basket, but the pass got her open.
That time, the Jackets just kind of left the player in the 2-3 zone right there. Nobody switched off to the ball handler, and she made a beeline for the basket.
Yeah, sure was able to get a nice drive there, get the score. Then we saw Cornerstone nearly intercept the inbound pass.
Yeah, that was a strange inbound right there, just kind of swatted towards the player. And a good job paying attention by the Golden Eagles to almost get the steal. Instead, they deflected out of bounds. The Jackets will inbound from the baseline. Full court pressure applied by the Golden Eagles, trying to turn a 12-point lead into a 20-point lead, but the Jackets break the pressure. Unfortunately, Santasia tries to throw a cross-court pass, and it's stolen. Too much traffic.
Yeah, someone like her, she just got to be able to go up and get to the basket. I think that's one thing coaches have really been working with her on.
Yeah, great steal by Taylor Haynes. If she's going to drive, she's going to get a bump. No call. There's Caparos getting her hand on it. Block on the drive by Ashbaugh. Again, no call. Jackets are really running into some trouble, especially when the guards drive despite being a little bit taller than the opposing team, Randy.
Yeah, good play. Gortmaker there. You saw her on the replay. Track that down in the corner, but you gotta love Caparos able to elevate and knock away the pass and give the Jackets another opportunity here.
Now Wynn comes back in. Wynn was a substitution for Santasia Thomas, but now they're both on the floor, so we'll see if they try to pound the ball inside. Shot no good. Santasia with the board, puts it back up and in. 18-8 your score.
Yeah, that's what you want to use with that height for. Nice job getting positioning for Santasia. Get the offensive rebound, get the putback.
Yeah, don't complicate things. I think that you have the size advantage, pound it inside. Santasia keep the ball up and just put it off the glass.
Cornerstone got away with one. I think Gortmaker is out of bounds on the sideline.
Santasia tries the block right there, but a good job putting that one up and in for Cornerstone as Jaxie Long gets her first basket of the night. coming in averaging 17 a game. Wynn with the rebound off the Shawnee Little miss. Somehow that one did not drop, as there's an over and back not called. Instead, you get a foul against Shawnee Little. Watch when she comes across half court here, Randy. Gets a foot over, steps a foot back. Are you allowed to straddle the line?
It's not 3 points of contact.
Okay. Substitutions coming in for the Golden Eagles. As now you have Gortmaker out there running the point, gets the ball over to Long. Long for three, no good. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Good job that time by Jordan Wynn, just basically blocking the Golden Eagles player from trying to make a save.
Yeah, first three-pointer that Cornerstone has missed. It's going to be a tough inbound from the corner, and we're going to see the Golden Eagles apply some pressure here.
Good job getting that ball to Santasia, high pointing it so nobody can guard her. That one's a kick. How is that not called? Dribbled off a foot, but the officials let him play on as there's a triple try, no good. Santasia out to defend on that one, and Kayla Houston with the board. She'll drive, she'll shoot, draw the foul on the right-hand scoop from left side. She'll go to the line for a pair.
Yeah, I really like the hesitation right here. You see the stop and start, and she's able to get by the defender, and it forces Scher to defend with her hands. Usually there's not a good ending there.
Maddie Scher, that's her first foul, team second. Both teams doing pretty good in terms of fouls. 2 team fouls apiece. First free throw up, a little short. 20-8 your score on the Defiance College scoreboard. 4:26 to play in the first half. Second free throw on the way, nothing but net. So the Jackets are now 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. Cross court pass over to Long. Long, short jumper up and good. That's her second basket on the night.
Yeah, nice little floater to get up and able to get that over the defender.
Tried one too many passes as Gortmaker puts the hand in the way and gets the steal. And a run-out layup is up and good for Abby Hall as the defender unfortunately just turned around, thought there was going to be an extra pass, and the communication just wasn't there for the Jackets.
Yeah, it looked like they were waiting for the pass to come over the top.
Kaparos with the keeper and the left hand. I thought for sure she was going to Santasia, as I'm sure the defender did too.
Yeah, nice little ball fake, and again it forces the defender to defend with their hands instead of the body, and this is going to be Newhouse. She's tried to reach over just to try to do something, instead caught the body, and now Caparros will have a chance at a three-point play.
Free throw is on the way. It is good. And the Jackets now have cut the deficit to 12, 24-12. And now the defense needs to get some stops, and the offense needs to start clicking with a little bit more consistency here in this first half. Jackets are a pretty strong second half team, but like we said earlier, there's a steal. It's usually the first half where things start to kind of tail off a little bit, but there's a nice breakaway by Haynes and a rebound by Jordan Wynn for a good follow and another 2. Two-point shot up and good by Matheny.
Yeah, just bit on the ball fake there.
Foul on the floor against Cornerstone.
Yeah, this is going to go on Matheny. Tried to reach in and ended up going hip to hip.
Rocking through the wilderness. Is that how it goes? I'm sure I just totally alienated most of the younger viewers.
I'm going to have to take your word for that one.
B-52s, right?
Oh, of course.
Roam around the world.
Oh.
Take it hip to hip. Rocking through the wilderness. Google it, folks. It's a song. All right, so 2:45 to play in the first half. Kenny knows what I'm talking about over there. Kenny's a big-time music guy. Mowen back in. Gets the ball up top again. A couple of threes. We're going to call a moving screen, an offensive foul against the Jackets. I think this one will go against Santasia.
Yeah, you're going to see her continue to move. Yeah, never fully got set when the action was coming towards her.
First foul against Santasia, 3 team fouls against the Jackets. Neither team in any individual or team foul trouble with still 2.5 to play. 26-14 your score in the Defiance College scoreboard. Cornerstone with a couple of challenging passes, and that second one was taken away by Wynn. Jackets now need to convert turnover to points off turnover. Shawnee with a mid-range jumper, a little short, but no Jackets in the area for that rebound as that one glances off front iron, collected by Banstra. Banstra gets it to Gortmaker. Caparos helps with the steal right there. Little gets the ball. That one probably should have been called a double dribble.
They're going to call it.
Yeah. Shawnee was trying to pass, and then she
trying to
changed her mind at the last second.
Trying to sell the officials that her hand was still on it, but they're going to say that she kind of offered that forward. That was the pass. So good effort on the sell job. Just unfortunately didn't go her way.
Azaria Smith checks in. Shawnee Little checks out, and Shawnee a lot of speed out there. You can sense the frustration on her face, though, coming off the bench. Good cutoff defense by the Jackets. That's going to force a turnover out of bounds. So, again, the defense has been there this whole first half. It's just now you got to convert on the offensive side. They're giving you plenty of opportunities as Cornerstone.
Yeah, it's going to be turnover number 11 on Cornerstone, and it has been the same thing that we've said here for Defiance, just 17% from the floor so far this opening half.
5 of 29 from the floor so far. Paros with the show and go. Left hand. Wow, that's a tremendous shot by Lorena Caparos.
Yeah, it's just been missing that, and then what Shawnee Little's been able to bring is really going to help out this DC offense for these final 3 weeks of the season.
Minute to play in the opening half. Drive no good by Hall. Jackets will go 5-on-4 if they can take advantage of it. This one, unfortunately, booted out of bounds by Shawnee Little. It's been a rough first half for Shawnee, Randy.
Yeah, just never could get a full handle on it. You see kind of the ball there and then need it when she was running. Just never got a full grasp of the pumpkin.
51 seconds to play in the opening half. 26-16 your score. When we reach halftime, we'll give you some halftime team and individual stats. Take a little bit of a break and then get you set for the second half of action. But we still have a couple of possessions to go as there's a 3-point basket by Jaxie Long. 7 points all of a sudden. She's starting to heat up, and that's the last thing you want to have happen.
Yeah, Jackets have done a pretty good job just hanging around, staying in this one. The last thing you want to do is let this thing unravel in the final minute.
Yeah, can't give up a 6-8, 10-0 run at the end of the half. Got to convert here. We're going to get a timeout. Probably a good timeout by the Jackets. Coach Pia will call that one. We'll keep this one right here. Let you know that Mark Moats Ford is one of our valued sponsors. At our Ford dealership in Defiance, we strive to provide you a top-notch service that no one else can offer. Whether you're a new or returning customer, you're going to be treated fairly and welcomed by our friendly staff. We believe in a family atmosphere, and that's because Mark Moats Ford has been family-owned for over 100 years. We also want to thank Service Master by McCann. Keeping Defiance College in pristine condition does more than create a good first impression. It also boosts productivity and keeps your employees safe and healthy. At Service Master by McCann, we understand how important a clean and safe environment is, and our cleaning experts work tirelessly to provide customized cleaning and disinfecting services to offices, businesses, healthcare facilities, and other spaces throughout Defiance. 29-16 your score. The Jackets 6 of 30 from the floor. They have had 4 more field goal attempts than the Golden Eagles, but the Golden Eagles have knocked down 6 more shots so far. Caparros with the drive, kicking it underneath. Too much congestion there. Caparros tries to rip that ball away, and we're going to get, I believe, a tie ball. Possession arrow is going to stay with the Jackets.
I see Lorena really fighting under the basket, tried to thread the needle with a pass, and the ball kind of jostled free.
Mowen checks out, Santasia checks in, and you have to think with the limited amount of time left, you're going to want to try to work this one inside, but that might open up an outside shot.
Want to use the size of Santasia on the inbound.
Shot no good by Santasia. Cornerstone will get potentially one more opportunity. Instead, great defense by Jordan Wynn to get that steal. And that's how the first half will end. It's 29-16 Cornerstone. We'll be right back with halftime stats right after this.
Defy the ordinary at Defiance College, a leader in STEM career training, science, technology, engineering, math, with strong focus on hands-on research, internships, and field experience. Spend the summer conducting real research with faculty in fields like exercise physiology, water quality, data analytics, and much more. Personalized advising and mentorships for students pursuing health-related careers. Explore STEM and defy the ordinary at Defiance College.
It is exciting to see even their growth within, a couple of months, and even some of the kids from last year, there was a lot of growth. It's all headed in the right direction. What they do well is they try hard, and they know that they're not going to get it done in one day or 1 week. It's a process. So if anything, I'm kind of proud of them from learning that lesson. That it's not going to come overnight, but they're going to have to put in work, and they come back every day, which tells me that they are excited about that growth. Really excited about conference because the opportunity for us to show the conference that, last year was our first year in the conference, so we kind of got beat up a little bit, but we were able to go and do some recruiting, get some kids in here, and I think we have some surprises. We're getting bigger, we're getting stronger, we're getting more confident, and we look to bring the program back to its prominent position that it was in the past. So we're excited to do that for Defiance and for our program.
And back out at Defiance College, it's halftime of game number 1 of tonight's WAC doubleheader. The Jackets are trailing the Cornerstone Golden Eagles 29-16 on the women's side. Randy, let's take a look at some team stats first. What stands out to you in terms of the numbers you see on your screen?
Yeah, it's the shooting percentage that's really done in Defiance again, and I feel like we're beating a dead horse here. It seems like the second half of the season that the Jackets just struggling from the floor again. 6 of 31, 19%. Cornerstone 12 of 26, 4 of 6 from behind the arc. They were 3 of 3 at one point, so cooled off a little bit there. Jackets unable to knock down to 3 in 5 attempts. Neither team's getting to the line a lot, but turnovers dead even at 12. The points off the turnovers dead even at 8. Rebounds dead even at 19. So a lot of things looking the same. Points in the paint, Jackets in the advantage there.
Yeah, that's the crazy
and
thing.
Even the second chance points, like the putbacks are going Defiance's way.
You're looking at those team stats, and I'm probably thinking the same thing you are, Randy, that there's not a lot of difference. The only difference really is the hot three-point shooting in the first half.
Yeah, it's six makes, 4 of them from behind the arc, so that's 12 points right there. So that is just being able to shoot the basketball, the big difference so far in this one through the opening half.
Would you mind scrolling down? We take a look at, if you could please, sir, take a look at some individual stats for the Jackets. Lorena Caparros leads the team with 5 points on 2 of 4 shooting. Jordan Wynn has 4 points with 5 rebounds, so she's working her way possibly towards a double-double tonight. Kayla Houston has 3 points and 2 boards. Haynes has 2 and 3 boards. Santasia 2 and 4 boards. Shawnee Little with 3 rebounds as well for the Jackets. For the Golden Eagles, Maddie Schur leads all scorers with 8 points on 3 of 3 shooting, including 2 and 2 from deep. 7 points, 3 boards for Jaxie Long, the team's leading scorer. Abby Hall with 5 on 1 of 2 from deep. Ashbaugh with 3, Gortmaker with 2, Matheny with 2, Banstra with 2 as well, and 5 boards to go along with that. So a pretty impressive and balanced first half for the Golden Eagles. But again, it's the slow starts and the offense for the Jackets that has kind of been the Achilles heel as it is tonight.
Yeah, they've been the missed shots have been from everywhere on the floor too. So they've been, it's not like they've just been, jacking up a lot of long distance things, trying to get something off. Been a lot of things in the paint, a lot of things inside the circle, just for whatever reason. And this isn't just a one-game situation. It's just this extended thing, just unable to make anything, get anything to go.
We are going to take a little bit of a timeout here with about 10.5 minutes till the second half starts. When we return, the stream will stay live, of course, but when we return, we'll bring you the start of the second half right here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network. And back out for the start of the second half. Jim Bellamy and Randy Roberts bringing you doubleheader WAC basketball action. First off, the women's teams. Cornerstone leads Defiance College 29-16 as the final seconds tick off. And despite Cornerstone lining up for what looks exactly like a starting lineup announcement, again, I assure you we are not going to redo everything. We're just going to get ready for second half basketball as once again, Cornerstone 12 of 26 from the floor in the first half for 46%. 4 made three-pointers, 4 of 6 from deep. Jackets conversely 6 of 31, so 6 more makes on 5 fewer attempts for Cornerstone. That's pretty efficient and effective basketball. Jackets have yet to make a 3, 0 of 5 from deep. They have converted 4 of their 5 free throws, and as Randy mentioned earlier in his first half breakdown, all of the other stats pretty much identical. Not a whole lot else in terms of statistics that jump off the page to make you go, that's why, that's how the difference in points is made up. It's really just the three-point shooting like we talked about.
Yeah, it's just, again, another slow start for the Jackets, and you find yourself down 13, so it is doable to battle back here. Just got to keep that defense going and hope that a few more of the shots fall here in the second half.
Cornerstone with the ball to begin the second half. They're going right to left on your video screen. And we get a travel on the first possession by Banstra. Maybe it's that side of the floor, Randy. It kind of leads to players not cleanly catching the passes and wanting to do more things. So, perhaps maybe the right side is the better side tonight to be driving towards.
Officials have called that. Kind of jab step before the dribble goes down every time. Saw that a couple of times out of the Jackets. So might be a point of emphasis for the officials.
In with a shot, no good. Well defended.
I think a technical was called heading down court. Something was said.
Still waiting on the officials.
Yeah, this is going to go on Taylor Haynes, I think. If we can go see that replay one more time, you're going to see Taylor here. Watch number 3. Doesn't get the steal. And she's going to turn around and kind of gesture something.
Yeah. So Taylor Haynes with her 3rd foul. So all of a sudden you have a player for the Jackets in foul trouble with 3. And the free throw is up and good for Jaxie Long.
Yeah, just some boiled over frustration first on the offensive end and what looked like was going to be a good possession. And then unable to get the steal. And Taylor's been a little upset at a few calls. We've seen her look back at officials or kind of shrug the shoulders, give the palms up. And
yeah, usually, and I saw this the other night in a D1 college basketball game, it's the coach who, if you're trying to light up the team, gets the technical and, try to use that as a spark to ignite a big run. But in that case, it's a player technical, and that's just born out of frustration as a good job collecting and shooting by Ashbaugh. Follows up her own miss and is able to knock that one down. And looks like Cornerstone is trying to go for some, create some separation as a 3-point miss by Caparos over the back foul against Jordan Wynn, I believe.
Yeah, good look, and then you're going to see, Jordan there getting boxed out, tried to go up and over. It looks like clubbed someone right in the face, or just caught him, that really clubbed him. I didn't see
probably how it felt.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. You're trying to be active going after the basketball.
Working the ball inside out. Still 10 to shoot. Strong take that time, no good. Missed by, I believe that was Schur. Caparos with the ball up top, gets it over to Shawnee. 3 players up top beyond the 3-point line. Pass, dangerous pass to Caparos. She's going to drive and kick. Shawnee for 3. Off the left side of the iron, no good. And a one and done. Attempted steal, that time by Taylor Haynes. Man, she is all over the floor trying to get those steals. This one going out of bounds. Ooh, I thought that one went off of Taylor Haynes too. She was fighting for that rebound. The officials call this one out of bounds off of Cornerstone. So a break for the Jackets, 33-16 your score.
A little double clutch by the official. I think he still used to the teams going the opposite way and needed to collect himself for a moment.
Good steal attempt by Maddie Schur. Almost was able to save that one. The Jackets need to be a little more intentional with their inbounds passes.
I was going to say, can I telegraph that bounce pass? Cornerstone is able to read that one.
Yeah, bad place to pick up your dribble right there. Going to get a kick going against Ashbaugh. She stuck that foot out there. You'll see right there.
Yeah, just tried to pull, it looked like tried to pull the leg back. She realized that ball was going to be coughed up. Inadvertently helps out the Jackets.
Yeah. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't want to do it, but I did it. 15 to shoot. Both teams picking up the dribble at inopportune spots on the floor. Mid-range jumper rims out, no good by Haynes. This has been a tough night for Taylor. She's really putting in the effort, though. Nice pass underneath and an easy layup for Ashbaugh. Good recognition on that pass.
Yeah, did a really nice job. And nearly knocked that one away, too. But Cornerstone's done a nice job running the floor early on in this second half.
Yeah, they're really turning up the defensive intensity. I think they see an opportunity momentum-wise to maybe start to pull away in this game. And they are bringing the trap 24-7 now. Caparros gets the ball, and she breaks the trap. Going to see a foul on the floor.
At first, when the whistle blew, I thought it was going to be another travel. Let's see what we see here. See the little...
That's a same. Two things happen at the same time, I think, but the official, thankfully for the Jackets, called the foul against Innerebner.
Didn't see a lot of contact there. Defiance going to have to get that one in quick. They're going to get whistled for the 5 seconds.
Yep, good eyes, Randy. 5-second call as the Jackets unable to get that ball in bounds. And inbounding the ball has been a real struggle tonight. And you got to credit Cornerstone's defense for making it so tough.
Yeah, they've really brought the defense here first 3 minutes of the second half.
Kayla Houston gets called for the foul, trying to battle for position. Did get the deflection. Unfortunately, it was the offhand. I think it was wrapped around the hip.
Yeah, tried to front the defender and left that opposite hand kind of drag behind, a little like a defensive back trying to hooks a receiver with that offhand.
Shot no good. That time by Jaxie Long. Shawnee Little will bring it up.
Yeah, that's when the offense for Defiance runs its best, when everyone kind of gets out of Shawnee's way and she's able to run the floor.
Allie Mowen tries a three-pointer, no good. One and done for the Jackets. In response, a triple on the other side, up in, good by Jaxie Long, who has now 9 on the contest. She's starting to heat up. Nice run-out basket by Jordan Wynn. Great job by the Jackets there to break that full-court pressure. I don't think Cornerstone's going to stop showing it, but at least it puts some doubt in their head.
And Defiance has the ability to outrun it.
Bad pass inside by Cornerstone, stolen by the Jackets. Mowen gets it to Caparros, who would try a triple. That one rims out, no good. Shawnee Little hustling for the ball. And they're going to get a foul as she's reaching for the ball, and I think might have inadvertently made contact with the face of the of Innerebner.
Shawnee's going to be whistled for this one. Just catching, looks like get the eye of Innerebner.
Yep.
And the officials are going to discuss this because there's contact,
yeah.
So now they're going to have to see if it was purposeful or incidental.
I was going to say, what are the two buzzwords that constitute was it a flagrant one versus a common foul? Still my favorite phrase in all of basketball, common foul. As the official's going to go over and talk to Coach PA first.
And we're going to see it here. ball's coming up the floor.
Slowly.
There's going to be, yep, we'll get the 3 ball.
Trust me, it's coming.
This is going to be on the rebound. Shawnee's going to come in. You see Shawnee from behind.
Then you see the ball go to
the
players go to the floor, and right there.
Okay.
Just reaching for the ball. I mean, it's incidental contact, but again, does it rise to the occasion? That's what the officials are looking at right now. And while we wait, we want to let you know tonight's game is brought to you in part by the State Bank. State Bank provides a full range of financial services for consumers and small businesses, including wealth management, private client services, mortgage banking, and commercial and ag lending, operating through a total of 22 banking centers, 19 in 9 Ohio counties, and 1 center in Fort Wayne, Indiana. 23 full-service ATMs. We have 5 loan production offices located throughout the tri-state region of Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan.
Well, the officials got a look, and now they're going to, again, all discuss what they thought they saw.
Let's see if they send.
I want to look
they're
at
going to
it
make a
again.
call.
Oh.
Usually they send 2 to the table because you can only have 2 at a time.
I think they're going to.
Looks like they've pretty much made their decision up. If one of the officials is talking over to the Cornerstone bench and Coach Yonkers. Jessica Yonkers in her 8th season.
It looks like she's getting a free throw shooter ready. So this is going to be, I got some sort of foul whistled on Defiance. So we're going to get it again here. You see Shawnee from behind kind of fight through.
Well, they're already in the bonus, which I did not peek at the scoreboard earlier to check that. That's the 5th team foul already against the Jackets. So free throws coming, but hopefully it's, and I did not catch that announcement, did you?
I did not.
Looks like it's going to be flagrant with a, nope. They're going to just line, okay, good. I was going to say, because that sure didn't look like anything that would rise to the level of a flagrant foul. Just player going for a rebound, or a loose ball, I should say, and unfortunately, those things are going to happen sometimes. First free throw up and no good. Inner Ebner at the line, getting ready for free throw number 2. Benner Ebner on the season, an 82% free throw shooter. Second one goes in. Substitution coming in is Gortmaker. And Inner Ebner takes a seat. So they go, let her shoot the free throws there. Unfortunately for Inner Ebner, we're going to get a foul, I believe, on the floor instead of a tie ball. Is this one going against Gortmaker? It just checked in. But for the Jackets, they have to inbound the ball again from the same spot, which has been a challenge tonight so far.
Yeah, and you lose your ability to run the baseline after the make. But no problem there.
Paro steps right through it. Beautiful drive to the basket and a make by Kayla Houston with the foul.
And good job to spot the open shooter off the wing. Kayla's been a lot more aggressive here lately, able to drive, get the friendly bounce. You see the arms in the air.
Yeah, I saw that too. At
Lorena,
the last
I think, talking to the official, thought there was some contact up at the wing before she issued her pass.
Caparros is not one of those players who I've seen talk to the officials a whole lot. She hadn't played a whole lot recently due to injuries. The free throw rims out no good, but she is seems like a pretty mild-mannered player out there. So for her to be a little vocal towards the official makes you think maybe something was happening. Good deflection and a good steal by Houston. See if they can drive again before the defense gets set. Oh, great cutoff defense there by Cornerstone, specifically Gortmaker, to get in the way.
Yeah, just a great job getting back.
A shot up by Wynn is no good, but we're going to get a foul against Ashbaugh on the tape.
Yeah, a real nice job by Jordan Wynn to call for the basketball. And trying to work her way towards the basket, just offered up a shot with Ashbaugh. Yeah, not a lot of contact from Ashbaugh. Second time, I think one of her fouls has been that way.
And that's 3 on the night for Ashbaugh. So still 5:16 to play in quarter number 3, and now each team has a player with 3 fouls. First free throw up and good for Wynn. Win on the season, a 64% free throw shooter. Second one on the way. It is good as well. (39-22). Short pop up and good by Jaxie Long. That was a quick release before the defender could get too close to put the hand up.
Yeah, Jaxie's off to a slow start, but it's heated up here. It really does a lot of this offense for Cornerstone.
Shawnee Little with the miss on the runner and a rebound back to Cornerstone. They set up offense, up 19. Open look on the left side for three is good. And that's Maddie Schur. And the lead is now ballooned to 22, 44-22. 11 on the night now for Schur.
Yeah, nice job with the ball movement. Able to find Schur on the opposite side. Rotation just a little late there for Defiance.
4:20 and counting here in quarter number 3. Cornerstone has doubled up the Jackets. There's a nice strong drive by Kayla Houston. She's had a really impressive contest. That's her 7th point on the night.
Yeah, did a nice job with the clear out, got her teammates out of the way, and Kayla able to find an open lane to the basket.
Body bump by Houston. This will stay right. Actually, this is going to be free throws. Yep.
Yeah, get nice switch here on the baseline drive. You're going to see Gortmaker in the crossover. And Kayla thought she was helping out, tried to slide over. It just got the bump out of bounds.
Got a timeout. We're going to take it with them. 3:59 to play in quarter number 3. We'll be right back.
Discover, engage, formulate, initiate. Defy the ordinary at Defiance College. Defy, with a unique 4-year focus on career readiness, experiential learning, and 95% plus career placement. Want to serve? 100% of entering students defy the ordinary by engaging in community service with nationally recognized community-based research and service programs. Undergraduate studies you love with personalized experience you want. Defy the ordinary at Defiance College. Apply to Defy.
At Genesee Nutrition, it's our mission to support athletes like you with clean, powerful nutrition.
As a collegiate athlete myself, I know what it takes to perform at your best. That's why we created a protein bar that doesn't only taste good, it's actually good for you too.
Packed with 20 grams of protein, our bars help you recover faster, build muscle, and stay strong. Just what every student athlete needs. Grab a bar and live your life. Healthy, active, happy.
44-24 your score. Cornerstone leads the Defiance College Yellow Jackets. Cornerstone at the line for free throws as they are in the bonus here in quarter number 3. First one drops for the Golden Eagles.
And Gortmaker comes in 71% from the free throw line.
Pretty good shooting team, free throws and field goals for Cornerstone. Knocks down both of those, extends the lead to 22, 46-24 in the Defiance College scoreboard. Shawnee with the drive. Got fouled. Have to think this one's going against Jaxie Long. Nope, of course not.
See what we see here. You see...
Oh, Interrebner, my bad. Yeah,
just on that,
Interrebner.
Saw the off-arm plus the swat. I'm not sure which one actually did it. I guess maybe a combination of both.
First free throw rims in.
As Shawnee stepped up, she's the leading scorer in this team, 10.5 points per game.
First point tonight, interestingly enough.
69% from the free throw line.
Knocks them both down, 46-26 your score. That's... Man, Shawnee is just, Shawnee and Taylor Haynes both have had challenging nights tonight. There's a 3-point basket up and good for Interrebner. Oh, nope. That's Maddie Schur.
Maddie Schur is a very good player, does a little bit of everything for this Cornerstone team.
Long jumper, no good for the Jackets.
Yeah, Yeah, I think
two
they're going
different coaches yelling travel right
They're going
there.
to catch Santasia here, trying to go for the rebound. She realized that the ball was loose because of the contact, trying to get out of the way.
But unfortunately, again, being in the bonus gives you privileges. And one of those privileges, of course, is free throw opportunities. And so Maddie Sure will go to the line for a pair. Both teams now with 5 team fouls plus, as the Jackets are well over 5 team fouls in the quarter.
And Maddie Schure's played in all 22 games so far this year. Came into tonight just 3 of 5 from the line.
That's interesting. Not a lot of free throw attempts for a player who has spent a fair amount of time in the paint tonight.
Yeah, and then clearly coming back from an injury. See the mask.
Yep.
Or maybe she's Batman, one of the two.
Oh. She's not hiding her identity very well, though. Bruce Wayne could give her a few tips, I think.
No, I guess no cowl, just the face mask.
Caparros once again with an incredible shot attempt. There's a good save. And that's kind of been the story of the night for the Jackets. Decent look, unable to drop, a save from a ball that should go out of bounds, and Cornerstone ends up with that. Oh, I was going to say, that would make perfect sense if that 3 dropped right there. That's kind of been the kind of night. That was if that 3 would have dropped, that's been the basketball game in about a 10-second synopsis.
Yeah, just going after, selling out for the steal at midcourt, led to the open look in the corner. Just one of the rare times 3-pointers rimmed out for the Golden Eagles so far tonight.
Santasia skies for the rebound on the Inter-Ebner miss. Short-range jumper no good by Houston. And Cornerstone gets the board. Jackets playing some full-court pressure defense. 3-pointer on the way, no good. And the 3s that we're dropping in the first half are not dropping, as Sure on the miss. 2 minutes and counting here in quarter number 3. Is a nice spin and a kick over to Santasia, who goes off glass and good. And we have an injured player. Looks like Gortmaker got up pretty gingerly right there, and she's
I don't know if they went knee to knee or for knees what hit the floor. That looks like what she's looking at.
Yeah, big 3-pointer answer by Abby Hall. Gortmaker's going to give it a go with that brace on the right knee. There's a turnover and a foul against Santasia, and she knew it the moment she reached in for that loose ball. For Santasia, that'll be foul number 3. And that'll result in free throws.
I think the officials want to make sure they get the right player for the foul. Here's an interesting conversation. I was looking at Coach P.A. Coach P.A., after that last make for Cornerstone, went to the scores tables, checking the book on something. So I kind of lost track of what was going on the floor for a minute. Now had an extended conversation after the foul call.
Jaxie Long at the line. First free throw on the way and good. That gives Long 12 points on the night, so she is 5 short of her season average, but I have a feeling she'll probably hit that early to midway through quarter number 4. Having herself a good ball game. Both free throws good. 13 points for number 13 on the night. And the lead is 28. They've doubled them up again, 56-28. Santasia with the show and go. Going to get a foul on the floor. That'll go on Inter-Ebner, and this should be free throws for the Jackets as both teams in the bonus.
That's going to be Inter-Ebner's 3rd, so she's going to come out just impeding Santasia on her way to make a move. Going to lead to chance here at the free throw line for the sophomore.
Ellie Newhouse, number 14, the freshman from Clio, Michigan, checks in. Santasia's first free throw. Rims off, no good. Jackets now 8 of, I believe, 11 from the charity stripe. Second one on the way, no good. Jackets get the loose ball, though. Kick it back out and shoot a 3. Now they're going to want to work the ball inside. They're going to get almost like an ISO with Houston. Said Santasia's going to come up and set a screen, but Kayla kind of drove before Santasia was able to get there. You see Santasia coming up for the screen.
Well, the idea is you flash, and then if there's nothing there, Santasia might have got away with another moving screen there, too. Or did they call her for it? Nope, they called her for it. Sorry.
Yep, good eyes, Randy. You see Coach PA talking to the official right now about.
So the idea with that offense is you flash through the paint, you set, you're going to see her. So the idea is come to the free throw line. If there's nothing there, you kind of screen and roll. But the problem is when the ball and the action's coming your way, you can't move with it. You have to stay still, let the ball go around you. Santasia, a couple of times when the action, the ball's coming her way, wants to kind of cheat over to help the screen come early, and you got to make sure that you're set.
Loose ball deflected out of bounds off the Jackets with 43 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 56-28 your score. Cornerstone up comfortably here in this ball game. Wild shot, no good by Abby Hall. Took kind of an odd angle on that turnaround right there.
And kind of got a curl off the screen. Never got really fully set.
Gets the ball to win. Hands it over to Houston. Houston with the drive. Shot no good.
Coaches are really making an effort to make sure Kayla Houston gets a touch every possession. You could hear them yelling. They wanted Kayla and then a clear out, and everyone just kind of stands in the way.
Under 10. Three-pointer up, no good by Abby Hall, and one more shot attempt potentially for the Jackets. Instead, they one extra pass instead of a half-court shot attempt, and that's how the third quarter ends. 56-28 your score. Cornerstone up comfortably. We'll be right back for the fourth quarter on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
At Mercy Health, we believe your health care should always revolve around you. So these days, it's not just about how we care for you, it's where. Because whether at our place or yours, or wherever your day takes you, we'll be there with compassionate, personalized care. No matter how the world changes, your health will always be our top priority. Mercy Health, primary care for the universe of you. Visit mercy.com to find a doctor near you.
Welcome back out to Defiance College at Coach Marv Hohenberger Court in the Wiener Center here in the campus of Defiance College. Cornerstone leads Defiance 56-28 as we get ready for fourth quarter action. A quick reset of the stats. Cornerstone 19 of 43 from the floor for 44%. They've cooled off just a touch. 8 of 14 from three-point territory, so the three-point shooting has dropped a bit. I don't expect a whole lot of threes, Randy, in the fourth quarter, though, for Cornerstone.
No, I think they're going to try to work the basketball and try to shorten this one here. They've been able to extend the lead again. Although Defiance did get a little bit better now, 10, like you said, 10 of 46 from the floor. So that shooting percentage up to 22%. It was hovering around 10 for a while.
Yeah.
Again, just no three-pointers made. And the big problem, Cornerstone now beginning to pull away on the rebounds.
Swagger with the foul for Cornerstone. That's team's first in the quarter. Houston gonna drive, gonna get the foul, and somehow that shot drew iron. Randy, watch this. Really tough angle by Kayla.
And good job with that left hand. Is able to get through and actually switch to the right hand. Yeah.
Somehow drew iron on that one. That was That's a tough angle. Great shot by Kayla. And a good job going through the contact and getting to the line for a pair.
And Kayla 3 of 9 from the floor now. 1 of 4 from the line as well. 7 points, couple of rebounds.
Second free throw on the way is good. 56-29 your score with 9:43 to play here in the ballgame. Cornerstone with the ball on the right side by the bench. Jackets playing some suffocating defense, but somehow the ball ends up in a good position for Cornerstone to miss three. Caparros with the tip out of bounds. Still 17 to shoot, 9:17 to play in the ball game, but the Jackets still playing a high tempo on defense, but the bounces are just going Cornerstone's way tonight.
Yeah, the long rebounds on the three are starting to go towards Cornerstone. Those were more 50-50 balls earlier. Golden Eagles have done a better job here, especially in the second half.
Foul on the floor against the Jackets. Are going to say, was it a foul or a kick? Nope, they're going to call a trip. Saw the official gesturing with the foot. Was hopeful that that was just a kick ball. Instead, that one is going to be a foul against Kayla Houston. It's her third. Still 9 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the ball game. 15 to shoot. Caparros with the steal.
Yeah, just being more aggressive, just ripped that one away.
I'm not interested in a tie ball. Just give me the ball. I'll take the ball part of that, but not the tie. Houston gonna drive, cut off. Put the ball back up to Caparros. Caparros steps through the double team, gets knocked to the floor, no call. Ball back to Houston. Caparros gets the ball, but unfortunately loses the handle. It leads to a 3-on-1 breakout. Nice wraparound pass, but a huge block by Taylor Haynes. This one going out of bounds. Good rejection there by Taylor.
Yeah, nice job. You see Taylor into the switch, and I realized where the ball was going. Kept an eye out. Just one big swipe, was able to get all ball.
56-29 your score here in the Defiance College scoreboard. 8 minutes, 31 seconds to play in the contest. The ball into Banstra. Banstra will stop and reset. Kick it down into the corner to Gortmaker. Gortmaker lost the handle. Good deflection by the Jackets. Ball over to Ashbaugh. Ashbaugh will drive and shoot. No good. Jackets get a run out. And a response block by Newhouse, who had her shot blocked earlier. And
yeah, I'd really like to see Taylor attack the basket here. Realized that what she was up against, tried to step back and get the jumper, and that one was defended exceptionally well out of Newhouse.
Newhouse with the deflection out of bounds. Jackets once again just having all sorts of trouble inbounding the ball.
Yeah, just not a lot of movement. And it's going to lead to a timeout for the Jackets here.
We're going to keep this one right here with 8 minutes, 6 seconds to play, and let folks know that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Metzger's Printing. Metzger's is your marketing solutions provider, specializing in multi-format commercial printing, cross-media marketing, and fulfillment services. At Metzger's, we thrive on providing innovative solutions and quality service. We invite you to tour our site to get an idea of the tremendous range of services we offer. We're also brought to you tonight by Paramount Healthcare, a proud sponsor and health plan provider of Defiance College, offering a full range of health insurance plans and services to suit your healthcare needs. Paramount by ProMedica is health insurance by healthcare professionals. Find out more at ParamountHealthcare.com. So 56-29 your score, and you see the schedule for tonight. Looks like every game except for Lawrence Tech and Siena Heights is a 5:30 tip. So you should see a lot of finals trickling in over the next like 15 to 20 minutes. And don't forget, it's a doubleheader Wednesday for the Jackets as the men's teams will get ready to hook it up here in just a little bit as well. And the men's team, Randy, for Defiance, coming off an exciting victory over a nationally ranked ball club.
Yeah, we saw Indiana Tech come here, and we raved that the Jackets really battled them all the way to the end, what ended up being, I believe, a 9-point game. The Jackets returned the favor, went to Fort Wayne, and were able to score a 78-75 win. So a recent trend of close games for the Jackets continued. Their first win against a ranked opponent since rejoining the NAIA, and we'll talk a little bit about that in our men's pregame here following the conclusion of this one.
Shawnee with the runner, no good. Wynn with the rebound, a little strong. Shawnee fights for the board. They're going to get a foul on the floor. See if this one goes against Maddie Sher.
Just not Shawnee's night. 0-12 from the floor. And she's been working hard. You love the fact that she's still out there, still battling, and hasn't got to her. She's trying to shake it off.
Yeah.
And you feel like once that first one drops, there'll be a lot more. Just a freshman, hoping that she will return, and then she's able to kind of shake this season off and get a reset next year.
Haynes with the drive, gets fouled on the take. That's a good call by the official.
Yeah,
you saw that off arm right there just completely move.
Two of them went up with a foul. I think they were going to confer and make sure they saw the same thing.
Taylor Haynes going to the line for a pair. Foul will go against Gortmaker. That'll be her second. Team's fourth already. Free throw on the way. Hits front iron and rims out, no good. Second one on the way, a little strong. Gonna get a lane violation, I think, against the Jackets.
I think Taylor realized it and took off a little too early.
No grace period in there for the shooter?
No, unfortunately not. Can't leave early just because you know it's a bad shot.
That would be an XFL kind of rule to be integrated into college sports. 7:25 to play in the contest. 3-point shot from the top of the key, no good. Ball back out for another triple try. That one rims out, no good. Man, Cornerstone is all over those loose balls.
And we've seen the Jackets do that a couple of times where they think the ball's headed out of bounds, so they just stand around to let it go. And Cornerstone's race to the baseline. We've seen them run to the corners, save the basketball, and get extra possessions. Just the hustle plays have won out for Cornerstone.
Under 7 to play in the contest. There's a strong drive by Houston, no good. Or no, that's Haynes, my apologies. So used to seeing Kayla drive that you see out of the corner of your eye and you just assume. Be hard for her to shoot right now, seeing that she's on the bench.
Well,
there's that.
Seen odder things.
Yeah. First free throw on the way for Taylor is no good. Taylor, again, have to keep reminding myself, and I think a lot of people watching too probably, that Taylor's only a sophomore. Very young player. Second free throw on the way, rims in. Substitution coming in, that's Aston checking in, and Newhouse takes the seat. Newhouse has given them quite a few minutes, good minutes on the contest. 56-30 your score. And correct me if I'm wrong, Randy, but wasn't 56, Cornerstone's been stuck on 56 for a while now.
Yeah, a couple of minutes now.
I don't want to say the entire quarter, but a good portion of it. Caparos driving, kicking. Shot up and good off the backboard right there. Rattles home for Taylor Haynes.
One thing you don't want to see, although it looks like she's okay now, Lorena got rid of the basketball and then clutched her knee for a minute. She was able to run down, play a little bit more defense, and it looks like she's okay here.
Turnaround jumper by Aston in the paint. Aston's first basket, 58-32 your score in the Defiance College scoreboard. Shawnee Little, the 2-3 zone. Nice spin, nice finish. Taylor Haynes giving it her all out there. Only 7 on the night, but boy, it's not for a lack of effort.
Yeah, she's done a little bit of everything, and sometimes it's cost her a little bit.
Turnaround short pop by Aston. That's her second straight short make in the paint. Gives her now 4 on the night. Shawnee with a mid-range. No good. This game might start to slow down as there's a travel on the floor by Hall.
Yeah, you're going to see her gather in the pass and then
Take 2 steps.
took a step trying to figure out what her next move was going to be, and unfortunately did it right in front of the official.
Substitutions aplenty for both teams, as among the Cornerstone Golden Eagles players coming back in, Jaxie Long. I'm surprised in a way, given the score being what it is, with that knee brace that she has and whatever she's dealing with out there, that they're putting her back in for minutes near the end of a game that's well in hand. Mid-range jumper, no good by the Jackets, rebounded by Matheny. Get it over to Schur. Gets it into Jaxie. Matheny with the ball will drive, get fouled on the take off the right side, and she'll go to the line for a pair. Foul will go against Azaria Smith. That'll be her first. Team second, but will result in free throws, as 5 team fouls already against Cornerstone. But the Jackets, unfortunately, have not been able to take much advantage of that situation. First free throw, no good, as Matheny at the line, eyeing up free throw number 2, and that was her first official free throw on the season.
Yeah, playing in just her second game. No, I'm sorry. She's actually listed twice in the stats.
Ah, okay. Doggone it.
But no free throws on the other one either.
Well, there you go. I was right for a change. Take that, world. Second free throw goes in, 61-34. Three-pointer, oh, man, almost dropped. Transition opportunity, but lost the handle.
Yeah,
this one will go out of bounds to the Jackets.
Like Kayla Houston there when that ball went out of bounds. Hey, sir, I wasn't anywhere near it. Cannot whistle this one on me.
Houston with the ball on the Santasia. Santasia with the right hand on a left-handed player. Good ambidextrous job right there to get that shot up with the right hand off glass.
Yeah, real good pass, a real good finish. It's the offense you like to see if you're Defiance.
Three-point shot, no good. This one will be tipped in, but it'll go to Mallon. Long gets the steal. Gets it over to Matheny. He'll try mid-range jumper, no good. Santasia gets the ball over to Houston. Houston with the turnaround hook, no good. Going to get a foul on Santasia over the back on the rebound.
Yeah, Kayla looking for a call here. Got the spin, went up with a little contact. Yeah, you see there under the basket. Just reaching in with that long right arm, Santasia. Unfortunately, I believe picked up her 5th foul.
So Santasia Thomas fouls out. Tough contest for the Jackets overall. Now Jordan Wynn is going to be back in the game to essentially play the 4 or 5 role. And Coach PA was subbing Jordan in for Santasia in the first half. Then they started going where both players, now they're back to one subbing in for the other. But again, the deficit being 25, and you see some backups in for Cornerstone as well. Shot no good, rebound no good. Wynn gets the rebound. She is going to fight for that loose ball.
Yeah, did a real nice job just taking that away. Didn't get the positioning she wanted, but just able to wrestle that away. Now you see her at the low block. Did a nice job fronting her defender. See if she can fit him. She's going to get rid of it.
Bowen was open in the corner for a triple. Going to get a travel. And Kayla Houston definitely frustrated out there.
Yeah, like the officials giving her a little bit of grace.
Yeah.
Gonna slam the ball.
Yeah,
and
slam that ball, and then it didn't go too high in the air, and then she just kind of quietly walked towards it like, I know, don't do that.
Kind of like your kids, right? I know, Dad.
I know, I'm sorry. 2-point basket made that time by Swiger. Shawnee Little drives and gets the foul against Jaxie Long.
As we've mentioned it, a tough night offensively for this top scorer for the Jackets. Shawnee still battling, trying to get to the free throw line here. I believe still held scoreless. 2 points, or 2 at the free
from
throw
the charity
line.
stripe, yep.
Hey, see the numbers, 0 of 13 from the floor. Hasn't been her night.
First free throw on the way is good, so she's perfect from the line. 3 points on the night with 2 fouls for Shawnee Little. The 5'3" freshman from Columbus, from Afrocentric. Second one on the way is no good, front rim. Oh, tie ball. Possession arrow stays here.
I'll take a look at the replay. I don't know if I saw a tied ball anywhere. Yeah, I guess there was.
That was quick.
So just enough, because that was headed out of bounds on the sideline. Sam right on top of that from the top row of the bleachers here.
Player takes a tumble. There's a run out for Shawnee. And a rebound up and good.
Just been that kind of night for Shawnee, but you see after the miss, sticks with it. Now he's going to get involved to the plate defensively.
Man, good job by Taylor Haynes and Shawnee Little on pursuit on defense right there. Get the deflection out of bounds. 63-39 your score as Caparros checks in for Shawnee Little. Shawnee is deserving of a break, as boy, she has been at 100 miles an hour pretty much the entire contest.
Yeah, Coach PA giving her flowers on the bench, going, hey, it's all right, shake it off. We got a few more of these yet for the season ends.
Pass out of bounds, turnover by the Golden Eagles. Courtmaker with the errant pass there.
Shawnee wants to finish this one out, so she's going to come back in.
See here, I thought she was going to take a break, get some cold water, maybe even take a breather or two, but not when you're in the kind of condition she's in. I don't need a break. I'll get a break at the end of the game.
That's right.
Caparros with the ball fake. Drive to the basket, draws a foul. She'll go to the line for a pair.
You see the good move here. Gets her defender up, and then just a little contact, not a lot, but this is going to go, I believe, on Aston.
Yep, good eyes, Randy. First foul on Aston. 2 free throws coming for Lorena Caparros.
Aston making the trip to Cornerstone from Gilbert, Arizona.
Aston is a freshman from Gilbert, so you wonder if this is the first. Well, I don't know where Gilbert is in relation to the mountain areas of Arizona, but I'm wondering if this is the first snow she's seen.
That's possible.
I mean, some parts of Arizona, when you get into the mountainous areas, you do get some snow on the ground. Not much, though. Arizona really isn't known as a snowy kind of state.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of cacti.
Good point. A little bit of desert. Reverse, no good. Put back, no good. Good stick-to-itiveness right there by Kennedy Matheny.
Yeah,
she'll go to the line for a pair.
A lot of hands and arms under the basket. Looks like Taylor Haynes is going to pick up the foul here.
Yep, she got that. That's her fourth. Now I'm getting ready to check in for Shawnee Little. And Matheny, the 5'7" freshman from Grand Rapids, misses the first one. Second free throw coming with 87 seconds to play in the ballgame. 63-40 your score as the second free throw drops. 64-40 on the Defiance College scoreboard. 4 points now for Matheny. Caparos. Shot no good by Kayla Houston. And great defense by Taylor Haynes. Good ball handling by Matheny to counteract it, but man, that was a battle. Still 8 to shoot, three-pointer no good. Rebound by Cornerstone. Still battling for the loose ball is Taylor Haynes. Shot clock resets, now 10 to shoot, 38 to play in the contest. Shot up and no good by Gortmaker, but she'll draw a foul.
And you can see the drive off the wing here. And this is going to be Lorena. Yeah, you see the reach. Tried to poke the ball free, but it looks like Caparos is going to pick up the foul here. No, I'm sorry. They're going to call that on Jordan Wynn.
I was with you, Randy.
Officials are going to discuss it.
I think you got to talk this one over.
Yeah.
I think Caparos was the only one who was on the shot.
There they
Yeah,
go.
there
They
you
did.
go.
Oh, your TV guy said 10, not 20. We'll change it to 10. Smart officials.
I meant the one. I was trying. The other finger got stuck along with it, and it came along for the ride. And I never invite that finger to go with me, but doggone it, he showed up. First free throw, no good by Gortmaker. Gortmaker still scoreless on the night, surprisingly enough. Called her name quite a bit out there.
Oh, this is the second Gortmaker.
Oh, there you go.
Gracie and Lily. I did not realize that.
So Lily, good eyes, Randy. Lily Gortmaker with the make. Gracie, I would assume her sister. One's a freshman, one's a sophomore. Steal, and that should just about do it. As Matheny brings the ball up over midcourt. Shawnee Little with the steal. I'm not going to let you dribble this thing out. And an and one. They're going to play all the way to the final whistle here. I like it.
Gotta love it playing this one all the way to the end. And it just, we've mentioned it a few times how it hasn't been her night offensively, but Shawnee able to get the steal, the contested shot, get something to go here late. Now a chance at a three-point play.
Free throw on the way for Shawnee is up and good. 65-43 your score. And now I'd have to think that they're just going to dribble this one out, get it across midcourt, hold the ball, shake hands, and we head to the house as Shawnee shows a little bit of defense there, but calls it off at the last second. 65-43 your final. We're going to take a quick timeout when we come back. Post-game stats and a conversation with Coach Courtney P.A. on the Yellow Jacket Sports Network.
Most good things in life are simple. The same is true when it comes to our health and well-being. That's why Paramount Elite helps you make care simply. Everything in life becomes a little simpler with Paramount Elite.
Hello, I'm Keita Diller, president of the Defiance College Purple and Gold Athletic Club.
And I'm Mark Diller. I'm a third-generation Defiance College supporter and also on the board of the Purple and Gold Club.
For nearly 50 years, we've been supporting the Yellow Jacket student athletes. Membership to the Purple and Gold Club is open to everyone, regardless if you attended Defiance College or not.
Membership fees are very affordable and include various levels of attendance privileges depending on your support level.
If you love seeing live and local college sports, we would like for you to join us. Just go to dcpurpleandgoldclub.com and register your name along with dozens of other like-minded Yellow Jacket fans.
We would love to have you join us. Thank you for supporting Defiance College Athletics.
Back out at Defiance College, 65-43. Your final. Cornerstone defeats the Yellow Jackets in women's action. Randy, let's take a quick look at some post-game stats. Cornerstone, 22 of 57 from the floor, 39%. Jackets, 15 of 60 from the floor, 25%. The difference in the game really was three-point shooting. As you look at Cornerstone, 8 of 19 from deep. They were really shooting lights out in the first half, 3 of 3 to start, and then ended up 8 of 19 for 42%. Jackets 0 of 10 from three-point territory. Both teams knocked down 13 free throws. Neither team did a tremendous job taking care of the ball. Cornerstone 22 turnovers compared to 18 for the Jackets. Points off turnovers. Advantage Defiance College, they were plus 10. Plus 10 on the rebounds for Cornerstone, 46-36. Bench points a little bit to the advantage of Cornerstone, 23-14. Jackets had the edge, points in the paint, 30-20. So if I were to tell you without the three-point shooting, Jackets had an edge in terms of like 2 or 3 major offensive categories, you think, wow, this was probably a pretty tight game. But, I mean, the three-point shooting was really the difference tonight.
Yeah, just getting 0 makes against 8 kind of seals the deal. You see 30 points in the paint, like you said. So Defiance really made an effort to get inside. As you take a look at the individual numbers, Jackson Long, Maddie Shear, each was 16 to lead Cornerstone. You see Haynes, 9.7 rebounds. Jordan Wynn going for another double-double, ends up just short, 8 points, 9 boards, and 8 for Kayla Houston. And just the shooting woes again kind of do in the Jackets. Got off to that slow start. We're hovering around 10% for a while. And got it up 25. Coach PA's made her way up here, so I'll get out of the way, let you talk to the coach.
All right, as we wait for Coach Courtney PA to don the headset, I want to let you know that here coming up in just a little bit is game number 2 of tonight's doubleheader, as the men's team will take on the Golden Eagles from Cornerstone. But before that game tips off, we are pleased to be joined, as always, by Coach Courtney PA. And Coach, it was a total team effort, especially in terms of energy tonight. I love the energy that the team brought. The defense was really tough out there. A lot of loose balls that they were going after. It seems like it was one of those games, though, where the bounces, the little things were going Cornerstone's way.
Yeah, I mean, we were turning them over. I mean, we turned them over 22 times, which was great. Had 14 steals. We talked to them a little bit about just capitalizing on those things, because I think defensively we played pretty well. I just think that we weren't able to knock down certain shots, or we turned the ball right back over. So, I mean, and Cornerstone had great ball movement a few times, a few possessions. I mean, they're shooting the shot at 5 seconds left on the shot clock, right? But sometimes it's either a good pass, it's a good shot, and you have to respect good basketball.
Yep. Let's talk a little bit about the guard play for the Jackets tonight, especially Taylor Haynes and Shawnee Little. My goodness, were they all over the floor tonight, Coach?
Yeah. I often say this to them because we talked about it the last time we met about, how do you navigate and motivate your team, in this space. Shawnee, Taylor, and Lorena are 3 of the best on-ball defenders in this conference.
Yes.
Taylor Haynes is one of the best in the country. Actually, all 3 of them are, but Taylor just ranked a little bit higher than the other 2. So the 3 of them played an excellent game defensively. I'm glad neither of them fouled out because that has been a little bit of a hindrance for us. But I mean, Shawnee had 4 steals in the game, and I mean Taylor only had 2, but you would think she had more than that the way that she played. But they're some of our best defenders in the conference, and even though, statistically we wins and losses, we are what we are, I will contend for those three at least getting some all-defensive team in the conference.
Let's talk a little bit about Kayla Houston.
Oh, yeah.
We noticed up here, and I wanted to ask you if this was something that what we thought we heard and saw was the case, that a lot of times when Kayla got the ball near the three-point line or the free throw line, it wasn't necessarily a clear out, but it was instructing her to attack the basket.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Kayla can attack, and sometimes Kayla will just catch and go, and that's why she got called for a couple of travels a couple of times. But, yeah, Kayla's really good at getting to the basket. And like I said, she makes some shots that look so unorthodox, but they go in. And so, and she can even hit that mid-range, but even if she drives, she's going to attract defenders, which is going to open up the floor for us, which is what we want. So really, really proud of Kayla. She's continuing to evolve and become even more coachable. So she's doing a great job.
Last question I have for you, Coach, is Santasia Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Playing the 5 tonight, had a little bit of a size advantage over her defender. Let's just talk about her growth as a player and starting to embrace that role of being the big in the offense.
Yeah, and here's the quiet as it kept, Santasia really is a big guard, but she just plays in the position that we needed to play in. And so she shot 50% from the floor today. She had 7 rebounds, and Santasia is going to be the person that's on the floor that's talking a lot. She's going to be the one that's screaming and one. She's going to be the one to, to fire up the team and do her best in that. And so I'm just really proud of her growth from her freshman year until now, because Santasia, if you tell her to work on something, she's going to lock in on it. If you tell her we're watching film, she's coming in and she's going to watch film with you, and so I'm proud of her and what she's doing and having to essentially just take over a role that may not be her forte, but to be able to embrace it and be coachable in it. I am very proud of Santasia.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's a good insight about Santasia, kind of like you said, being a big guard, but having kind of, being thrust into a role where it's like something she's going to have to kind of embrace and grow into.
100%. Yeah, and for a lot of them, they're playing in positions that maybe they didn't have to. Like, let's be honest, there's some high schools where their post player is 5'7", right? But then you get to college, 5'7" is the point guard, and so sometimes it does them a disservice, or they're on teams where they've got a bunch of teammates that are going power 4 and they don't get to see the floor a lot. And so when they do get on the floor, they have to fill in certain gaps.
Yeah.
Or people get injured and you have to play a little bit more and come out of your comfort zone. And so we often talk about getting comfortable with getting uncomfortable. And so I think they have kind of gotten bought into that a bit. And so I'm proud of those that are stepping up and allowing themselves to get uncomfortable. And our job is to bring in people that can actually fill those spaces so that we can start making different adjustments.
Coach Courtney Pia has been my guest. Coach, thank you so much for your time as always.
Thank you. Likewise.
And we look forward to seeing you again on Saturday.
Yes, sir. You guys have a good one.
You too. Thank you very much. Coach Pia has been my guest. Jackets fall to Cornerstone 65-43. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, game number 2 of the doubleheader here on the Yellow Jackets Sports Network.